Welcome back to your 15-day yoga challenge. Today is day 5 and we are doing a quick any time of day Vinyasa flow. Alright, so we're going to begin today in a mountain pose. And I'm actually going to start in the middle of my mat. So if you'd like to join me here, please do. And as we begin our practice, as always, we start with a few moments to check into the space and our body. So as you begin to breathe here, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, finding your rhythm. I want you to set an intention for today's practice, and this could be more of an intention for today, but wherever you're at, I want you to set an intention for today's practice as you find your rhythm of breath. And I'd like you to take 5 to 10 more deep breaths here. Allowing that intention to be felt all over your body. Allowing the space here, your breathing, to create a flow, a new sensation, maybe a state of awareness, a deeper state of awareness. And as you breathe here, breathe into your body, into all of its little crevices and spaces. And then we're going to take one more breath. Exhale at the mouth. Open the eyes. Rolling through the wrist, kind of shaking through the feet, the legs. And as we begin to move and warm up the body, wherever we're at today, take your time with easing into the practice, even though it is a quick flow. As always, we want to warm up. So take a big overhead stretch with me here in our mountain pose. Bring our hands as far to the sky as you can reach, and then exhale, forward fold here. Taking a moment to plant your hands on the ground, fingertips tented. Breathing here into this space, maybe rocking back and forth. And then we're going to inhale, come halfway up, flat back. And then we're going to exhale, roll it forward. And then we're going to take a deep breath in and come all the way back up to mountain. Exhale, bring the hands to heart. Coming to a place of stillness for a moment. And then we're going to shift over, coming into a quick spread foot pose. So bringing our feet 3 to 5 feet apart. We're going to inhale. Exhale, placing our hands wherever we feel comfortable. We should be pretty familiar with this pose after a couple days now. And exhale, roll it forward to your sweet spot. And you can rock again, back and forth. You can put your hands down on a block or on the ground and come up for a twist. Finding a place that feels okay for you. And just taking a breath or two between each side if you decided to do a twist here. One more breath. Exhale, roll it up. Big stretch through, coming into almost like a star pose. Hands down to the side. And then we're going to do a couple side lunges here before we get into the flow. Just opening up those inner thighs, outer edges of the legs, getting some movement in our bodies. One more each side. Come back to neutral. Roll it through, back to center. And then we're going to step up to the front of our mat, coming into a few sun salutations here. So we're going to begin in sun salutation A, and again, we should be pretty familiar with this here too. So inhaling in our mountain, hands above our heart to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down to the ground. Inhale, come halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, place the hands down, step the feet back, roll it through down to cobra, all the way to the mat. Inhale, exhale, come up on that cobra. Exhale. Inhale, roll the feet under, step, place the hands strongly into the mat and roll through into down dog here. Taking a few breaths in our down dog. Pedaling out the legs if we need a little bit more movement. And then we're going to inhale, look to the front of our mat, stepping it through. Exhale. Inhale, come halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to the front now, back to mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Taking a breath or two here to settle back into this space. Breathing deeply. And then we're going to repeat that one more time. So we're going to inhale, bring the hands again above our heart center to the sky. Exhale, roll it all the way through, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Planting the hands, rolling it all the way down to the mat into a cobra. Inhale, exhale, come halfway up. Bring it back down. Inhale, step it all the way through, down dog. And again, taking 3 to 5 deep breaths here. And as you're breathing in this down dog, I want you to bring some awareness to your intention today. How are you feeling now that we're in our practice? Reminding yourself of where you want to be. And then on the next breath out, we're going to look to the front of our mat, step it forward all the way to the front. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale, mountain. Taking 1 to 2 deep breaths here. And then we're going to be coming into a sun salutation B, which will involve a couple more lunges and a few other variations here. So it's very similar, of course, to sun salutation A, but with a little bit more movement. So again, standing strongly, firmly rooted into our mountain. Inhaling through, hands up to the sky. Exhale all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, place the hands down. Roll it all the way down to cobra. And if you're feeling like you want a little more, you can roll it into a chaturanga instead. But we're going to inhale, come up. Like cobra, exhale, back down. Inhale, roll it back into our down dog. Exhale. Inhale, bring that right leg up. Exhale, step it all the way to the front of our mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming up into a warrior 1. A little bit of a shorter stance than a warrior 2. Here, and again, hands to heart. puppet center, wherever you're feeling called to. Inhale, exhale, bring it back down, step it back down to the mat. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, opposite leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. On the opposite side for me, it's my left leg today. Keeping a nice strong core, easy on the hands, yet firmly rooted into our palms. Inhale, exhale, roll back down, down dog. 3 breaths here. Then on the next breath out, look forward, take a breath and step it forward all the way to the front of our mat. Inhale, coming halfway up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to mountain. Exhale, bring those hands down. Take a breath out, settling back into our strong, firmly rooted, yet resting pose here with mountain. Taking one more breath. And then on the next inhale, bring it on up. One more time to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Planting the hands, stepping it back, rolling it through, down into cobra. Inhale, come up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll it back through, down dog. Taking 3 breaths here. We're going to inhale that right leg up. Bring it through all the way from that exhale to the front of our mat. About hip width apart. Rising up into a crescent lunge. So here in our crescent lunge, we can bring our hands above heart, to heart, above our heads, to our hips. Doesn't matter, but find your place. Taking 1 to 2 breaths in this position. And then on your next exhale, roll it through, twisting back, bringing that back arm to point to through the back of the mat and the front arm through the front of the mat. And the back leg extended straight behind, strong core facing the front. And we are in warrior 2. Taking a moment or two here to settle into this space. And we're going to inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Resting that right arm on that right leg, bringing that left arm up, or opposite side for you if you're on the opposite side. And then we're actually going to take that arm, if this feels okay. Let's rest on that leg. So for me, it's my right arm, right leg, and I'm going to roll it under my right leg, and then I'm going to take that arm that's up above my head and place it behind me, grabbing my hand underneath my leg. And if this is too much for you, don't worry, you do not need to do this. You can come out and just keep your arm here. But if it is okay, push yourself today and see what you end up with. No pain, but a little bit of a challenge. Exhale, come back. Inhaling up. Reverse warrior. Warrior 2 on that exhale. And then we're going to turn back to the front, placing our hands down, stepping it back into that down dog, walking into dog for a moment. And then we're going to stay still. Take a breath in and out. And then inhale your left leg up. Bring it through to the front of the mat. Coming into a crescent on that left side or the opposite side for you. Taking a moment here. Exhale. Turn to that outside space. Exhale. Turn again to warrior two, keeping a strong position here with the arms and the core, looking in towards the front of our mat. Taking 1 to 2 breaths here. On the next inhale, reverse. And then we're going to bring it over to that side angle pose. Coming up, that opposite arm. And then on the next breath out, take a breath in and again, thread that arm through. That's okay, or whatever you did on the other side. Taking a couple breaths here. And then we're going to come back up. Reverse warrior. And then we're going to turn back to center for that crescent. Taking a breath in. Out. As we roll it through to our down dog. Walking out our down dog here for a moment. And then coming to a place of stillness. Then we're going to take, on the next breath out, look forward to the front of our mat, walk it through, stepping in opposite foot now. So if you usually use your right, step forward with your left if you can. Trying something a little bit new. And we're going to inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, roll it through, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, hands down at our sides. And from our mountain, we are actually going to be coming into our Shavasana. So I'm going to come over to the middle of the mat so you guys can see me a little bit better. But if you want to stay where you are, stay where you are. So starting our practice, or ending our practice where we started our practice, here in mountain, I want you to close your eyes, bring your hands down to your side. Breathing deeply into your chest, your core, lungs. Feeling the warmth of your body now compared to the warmth of your body at the beginning of practice. Maybe feeling your heart beat a little faster. And checking back in with your intention for today's practice. Giving yourself some gratitude here for showing up on the mat, for moving your body, for doing something that will hopefully help you feel better, stronger, more connected. I want you to take 5 deep breaths here, slowly breathing through, feeling into this space of confidence, awareness, ease. And after your last breath, I want you to keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands together to your heart. Taking a moment here before we end the practice to really honor yourself for taking today, for taking some space to be here for yourself. I appreciate you all for joining me in today's practice, for always showing up. For moving through and stepping into a place of newness, of change. So give yourself some gratitude, some love, some kindness today.